I'm back. I'm better. Hey guys! I am so sorry that you all had to bear witness to that. I don't know what that was. I just wanted to do something a little creative at the start of my videos instead of saying, like, hi. I am never going to do that again. I don't know, I just wanted to just do something, and if you don't know, that is a song from like TikTok. I don't think it's in trend anymore, but I just wanted to do something. Anyways, did you miss me, guys? Did you wonder where I was? Did you think I died? Any of that come to mind? I haven't posted in 2 to 3 weeks now. I think it's like 3 weeks now, but my phone says it's been 2 weeks, but probably by the time this video is up, it'll be 3 weeks. I was not planning to do that actually. Okay, so I have to try to think of when this was because my brain can't exactly remember, and I have a lot of updates for you guys. This is not my official update video, this is just where I've been. Okay, so I don't know exactly what happened, but I guess my body just went weird or something. I really don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to tell you guys this in the shortest way possible, but this might be a pretty long story. I'm not gonna try to include every detail, but I'm going to try to sum this story up. But if you want to skip to the updates, I will put a timestamp somewhere on the screen where you can skip to the updates if you don't want to hear this story. Alright, let's get into the story. Alright, so this happened on March 11th. So this was not too far away, but it also wasn't too recent. So what happened was that Monday, my mom was off of work, and sometimes when my mom's off of work or on weekends, we like to go out and get stuff to eat for like lunch and then, or like a snack or something. And then we go around and we drive and we either look at houses or we just go places and stuff like that. So it was like every other day, my mom yells from outside my room, like for me to get up and everything, even though I was already up. But you guys know when you do that thing where you like stretch when you're in bed? Well, I stretched and my leg popped, which I didn't think anything like about it because my joints pop all the time. They make popping noises and stuff like that. I think that's normal pretty much for your joints and like bones to pop. And my leg just like popped. And usually when that happens, I just think nothing of it because sometimes my joints they'll like pop and stuff like that. And I just didn't think of anything of it. I didn't know which like joint popped or anything like that. Anyways, but I just thought nothing of it. I thought, I could walk it off because I've always had like sometimes where joints will pop, they'll be a little sore afterwards. Well, when I got up, the pain was like unbearable. The pain felt like somebody was like kind of stabbing my leg, and it did not feel good. So I just started like trying to walk to the bathroom because I thought maybe I could just like walk off the pain. Don't ever do that. But I just like thought I could walk off the pain. So I had something in my right hand already, and I was walking into the bathroom, and then I was going to turn to sit on the toilet. But like before I did that, everything just went black, and I don't even remember turning. I guess I turned after everything went black, and then all I remember is just waking up on the floor. Like I don't even remember falling. Like everything just happened so quickly that my vision came back when I was on the floor. And my legs still hurt. My left hand was hurting a lot, and I fell on my side, so I pretty much fell more on my left leg and probably everything else because I didn't really fall on my head or anything. Luckily, I didn't hit my head on anything. And I think I hit my shoulder on like the last part of the shower. So luckily I didn't like crack my head open or anything. I'm very, very thankful for that. But my mom starts yelling and like telling my dad that I fell. So then my dad tries to help me up, and Do you guys know when like you either get scared or you get like a rush of adrenaline or something? Well, that's what I got, and I started like crawling my way to the couch because the bathroom isn't that far from the couch. So I started like crawling my way like really fast to the couch. So when I laid down on the couch, my leg stopped hurting, but my hand felt like somebody literally like broke it. That's what it felt like. So my leg stopped hurting once I laid down on the couch, and my hand was still like hurting so bad. It literally felt like somebody broke it. So my dad called an ambulance. They, like, the paramedics came. They took my sugar, they did all that stuff. They asked me some questions. They had to take me in an ambulance to get my hand checked out. They asked me about my leg and my hand because my parents told them, like, it was my leg and my hand. Then I told them my leg didn't hurt anymore, it was just my hand. So I went in the ambulance. That's the first time I ever went in an ambulance. I have never went in an ambulance in my entire life. And I pretty much went in the ambulance, told them everything. They were doing different things to, check me out and all that stuff. And then I got in the hospital, and when we first got in the hospital, the nurse pretty much said, like, today was pretty much like a fall day. So pretty much everybody that was in the hospital that day fell. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm not prone to falling or anything. I usually don't fall, but that was just the day that my brain decided or something, or my body decided we were going to fall. So, anyways, they get me into a room. They put some IVs in me. The first IV they put in me did not work. It literally went right through the vein, and that hurt so bad. Because the guy was also trying to take it and kind of jiggle it, and I'm like, please don't. And then the second IV I got, it actually worked. But what happened before they did the second IV was they pretty much asked me some questions. They decided they were going to do a EKG on me. If you don't know what an EKG is, they stick these stickers pretty much like on your, like around your chest and where your stomach is and stuff like that. And they hook these little things up to you to pretty much see your heart and see if your heart is good and all that stuff. And then they did that. It came back fine. They went and did x-rays on my hand because my hand was still hurting, and they wanted to see if I like broke it or something. So I went and got the x-rays done, and then I came back and they put an IV in me. They took some blood out. They hooked me up to like all these things. They put like this little thing on my finger that would tell my pulse and everything, and then they put this little cuff on my left arm, and then they put the IV in my they put the cuff on my right arm. They put the little thing on my right finger, like my pointer finger. They put the IV in my left arm. So I'm sitting there and I'm like waiting for the doctor to come back. And he comes back and he tells me that everything looks good. All of my levels look good, like my triacetic levels and all those things. And the x-rays didn't show anything. Absolutely nothing. And he kept like taking his hand and kind of feeling it, like his fingers on my hand and kind of trying to like on the back of my hand and kind of trying to figure out where it was. And he said the bone where I like, I guess, since I hit the front of my hand, because most of my body weight went on my left hand. So it must have went also to the back of my hand, probably where the strength is. So he said that that bone right there is a very stubborn bone in the back of your hand, and it doesn't like to show when it's broken or when it's fractured, especially when it happened that day. So he gave me a brace. He said I have to wear a brace, and the lady would have to come in and give me the brace. And I could then go home. So I had to wait an hour actually for this lady to come in and give me a brace because that's how long it took her. And while I was in there was a guy. He must have fell on the back of his head and like hit his head on like the back, because I saw him when I was coming in on the like little ambulance like gurney thing, little thing, and I saw him, and they were taking like, those like big like things that look like nail polish pads, like those things that are like flat and they kind of look like a nail polish pad. I'll like find a picture of it. They look like this, but they were a lot bigger. Maybe I'll be able to actually find the pads they use at like the hospital. But they were using those and they were getting blood off the back of his head. And then I heard something from like, because they have like, your room's like right here and then they have rooms like over here. Well, they had the door open and I could like hear what the nurse was saying, and she said that they had to give him staples, and I felt so bad. I've never had staples in my head, but my brother has. So I don't know the pain of having staples in your head, but I know that has to feel so bad. So, and also he had like a tube down his throat. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But they had to put staples in his head, and I heard him like wincing and whining, and I felt so bad for him. Where I just like wanted to take everything off of me and go like comfort that man, but because I felt so bad for him, because then after that he like kept wincing and I felt so bad. But yeah, he had to get some staples in his head. But anyways, after that they gave me a brace. I had to go see an orthopedic surgeon because they wanted to make sure like they actually have the technology that's a bit better to tell when you like broken or fractured something, as well as also they wanted to give it a few days because, as the doctor said, it doesn't show up when you actually do it. It doesn't show up until a few days later. So I went to the orthopedic surgeon on the 20th of March because sadly I couldn't go to the actual orthopedic surgeon doctor. I had to go to his assistant because the orthopedic surgeon doctor didn't have a opening until April the 5th. So I had to go to his assistant. I went to his assistant and I don't exactly remember what he said, but he said that I either have small fractures or I have a small fracture. You have to realize that I only had 2 hours of sleep, and it was 7:45 in the morning, and if you know me, I am not a morning person. So I had to be there at 7:45 in the morning, trying to understand what this guy is saying to me with 2 hours of sleep. So I'm pretty sure he said like a small fracture, because it also didn't show up. They did x-rays and it also didn't show up. Like, it literally didn't show up if it was broken or if it was fractured or anything else. He thinks it was a fracture because for some reason that bone is so stubborn that it doesn't want to show up in an x-ray, and I feel so bad for these people because they're like, it won't show up, and I'm like, I'm not lying because it actually does hurt. So he had to give me this white thing to put over my hand before my brace because the people at the hospital, they didn't do that, and I don't know why they didn't do that, but it rubbed a hole at the bottom of my hand on the side, and it also made between my pointer finger and my thumb like raw. It made it like so raw. So I had to put band-aids in both of those places because to try to get them to like heal. And also I have this white thing and this brace. I'll probably show like a photo of what it looks like. But yeah, so pretty much the week of the 11th and all the way to the 20th, I was in so much pain that I literally couldn't do nothing. Like, it would stop hurting. It would stop hurting and it would start hurting again. And I had to take literally like pain medicine. Like, that's how bad it hurt. I had to take like ibuprofen and stuff like that because it just would not stop hurting. It would also do this thing where it would throb and then it would itch. And I'm sitting there trying not to itch because they don't want you to. And it like itches, and the bad thing is it itches right in between where my finger and my thumb were, and it was like itching so bad. And that's also where it would hurt, but it would also hurt like from in between my thumb and my finger all the way down, and like it would hurt right there. And it wouldn't stop hurting. So, and then also sometimes, as I said, it would throb and then it would itch, and it was just like so annoying. And also I couldn't pick nothing up because my left hand was so weak. My left hand is still a little bit weak, but I'm trying to like do stuff with it. Now the orthopedic surgeon said I can take off my brace for like 10 to 15 minutes a day. Take off the brace and the little white thing that he gave me. So luckily I can do that, but I'm so sorry for those like week and a half or like 3 weeks now. I was just in so much pain that I literally couldn't do anything. I wish I could have like made videos to get my mind off the pain, but literally if I would have, I wouldn't have been able to voice act or anything because I was literally in so much pain and I didn't want to try filming and then my hand hurt and then I have to sit there and like stop. So I didn't film anything. I pretty much put everything on hold, which sucked because I was literally supposed to do like a lot of filming and a lot of videos that I wanted to do for you guys, and it just sucked. I mean, I know it's not my fault and it's not really my body's fault. I don't know what happened. They think I either fainted or something happened. They don't exactly know, but I think I usually have like times where that happens. They told me I'm not anemic, but I really think I might be or something. They've done like tests on me and said I'm not anemic, which I don't know. I might either be anemic or I might just have like very low blood sugar or something. I really don't know cuz I've had times where I've like fainted from low blood sugar and not like eating anything, but I've never had a time where like a pain made it where I like blacked out. But yeah, so I'm really sorry for not filming. I mean, it's not my fault. It's not anybody else's fault. It's just my body wanted to do something with falling or something. I really don't know. My brain just wanted to black out and do that, or something wanted to black out. But yeah, but I'm back now and I'm going to be trying to make videos. I'm not going to be making. Well, I'm going to be trying to make a lot of videos, even though I can't use my left hand very well. I don't really need to use my left hand because my dominant hand is my right, so I don't really need to use my left, but I'm going to be trying to make more videos for you guys because I really want to make more content, and I have been literally missing doing A Psychopath Was Born. Alright, let's get on to the updates. So the first update is A Psychopath Was Born. So if you guys did not know, A Psychopath Was Born was actually supposed to either go up on the 23rd or the 30th of March. And right now you're seeing this video on the day that I was actually supposed to put A Psychopath Was Born. I am so sorry. I did not plan to do that. I wasn't able to actually film A Psychopath Was Born. This week has been really busy and really hectic and a lot of things. So I wasn't able to film it, but I am going to try to give you guys 3 episodes in April. Don't ask me exactly when, but I am going to try to give you guys 3 episodes in April because I feel really bad for missing out on it when I was actually supposed to either have it the 23rd or the 30th of March. And I am going to give you guys 3 episodes in April, so I hope that will make it up. I really want to finish Arrow's backstory. I'm going to be so sad when I finish it, but I want to give you guys some more A Psychopath Was Born, so I am going to put out 3 episodes in April. And those will be part 10, part 11, and part 12. Part 12 will be the end of Arrow's backstory. I'm not going to stop doing backstories after that. I'm just going to take a month break. So in May, I'm going to take a month break from character backstories. And then I should resume them hopefully in June. I'm going to try to do them in June. If I'm not able to do them in June, then I'll do it in July. But I am going to try to either do it in June or July. But I am going to do another character's backstory. I'm going to give you guys a hint. It's going to be a girl. That doesn't really give you much of a hint because I have a lot of girl characters. But you guys are going to be very stoked to see her backstory. I know you guys will. You have seen her in one of my previous series, but I'm not going to say who she is, but you are going to love her backstory. So, well, it's kind of sad, but I think you're going to enjoy her backstory a lot. I will still do, like, music videos and everything with Arrow. I just won't be using him in a backstory or anything. I'll probably, like, use him in maybe some short films and stuff like that. I just won't be using him in a backstory thing. And thank you guys so much for the support on A Psychopath Was Born. I am very, very grateful. I'm very, very grateful that you all love it. I enjoy doing Arrow's backstory. I know it's a lot. but I'm really glad that you guys like his backstory. His backstory is pretty dark and it's a very long one, but I've wanted to do Arrow's backstory for a while because the real life Arrow is very different from series Arrow. So you get to see what actual real life Arrow is like. Alright, so moving on from that, you guys already know that I am done with a psychotic nightmare. The last episode was episode 18, and that was my series finale, and that went up on the 9th of March. And I've had some people commenting, asking when the next episode is. I am sorry, that is the series finale. There is going to be no more. For a psychotic nightmare, there was only going to be 2 seasons. I really miss it now because I'm going to be so sad because every month I'm going to be like, oh, it's the second week in the month, and then I'm going to be like, wait, I don't have to do that anymore. But I am going to be doing a new series. I have an idea for a new series. I have been working on this since I pretty much have been like wrapping up a psychotic nightmare, and I've wanted to do this series for a while. It's going to be a little bit different than my series now. It's still going to be a bit dark, but it's going to be a lot different than what I've done before, and I really want to do this because I think it is a really, really cool idea, and I've never done something like this, so I'm going to have to make a few props for it, but I am very, very excited, and I think you guys will like this series, so, yep. And this series is going to be a series as well that I've never done something with before. I'm going to have voice actors. But before you guys start being like, okay, where's the Google Doc? Where do I sign up? Where do I audition? I don't have that yet. I'm not done with the characters yet. I am also, well, I have like 2 characters to finish in this now. But I will make an entire separate video for you guys about like the characters and who you can voice act and all of that stuff. So, yeah. And I will have tryouts and everything like that. I just don't have them exactly finished yet. And I'm also waiting for some LPS that I need for the series because I don't currently have everybody. I'm waiting on a few people. So, yeah. But I'm very, very excited. I also have almost all of my mascots done. I'm actually going to see if I can maybe commission somebody for my mascot. I was actually trying to do one of my mascots and I cannot paint him. I don't know where some of my painting skills went, but apparently I can't paint him. So I think I'm going to order from somebody that I have seen their work, and their work is very, very good. And I think I'm going to commission them for my mascot. So yeah, I'm also probably going to commission them for like 2 other customs, but those you'll figure out one day. So yeah, but I'm very, very excited. I really, really want him to be like what I really want him to look like. I'm going to give them like a reference sheet and all of that stuff, but I'm really, really excited because I was trying to do him and I've tried to do him like 3 times now and it just does not work. I don't know. I probably should have just stuck with the one I did in the past, but I don't know. I had a lot of issues and stuff with it. So, yeah, but I'll get it done and I will definitely fix it and he will look great. As in, I'm going to get somebody else to do it. That is not me because other people are better at painting than I am because I cannot paint this dude. It's not that he's like hard to paint. It's just that they don't, like the brush strokes are there and I don't like how it looks and it's just really, really hard. So I'm going to get somebody else to do it. And I think it will look great in their style because I have somebody I really want to commission for it. And I think they'll do really, really great. I also have like 2 other customs that I might either commission them or somebody else to do. So yeah, but anyways, that's not the point. But I'm going to tell you guys that I should hopefully have the official update video. I'm hoping to have it sometime close to my anniversary in April. If I don't, then I will definitely have it sometime at the end of April/May, so like early May. So yeah, the next thing I wanted to talk about is I'm going to have some more short films and some more 5 to 8 things videos. I've been lacking in that department. I have like a ton of them, but I just haven't been able to film, as you guys know. But I'm going to try to put out more videos because I feel like all I've been putting out is like series and A Psychopath Was Born and then nothing else. And I mean, I know you guys love A Psychopath Is Born, and I also know you guys have loved A Psychotic Nightmare, but I want to put out other videos besides just series and then character backstory and then series and then character backstory. I want to put out like more videos in between, or even like 2 videos in between those, or just like something. I know that like A Psychopath Was Born and A Psychotic Nightmare, they were kind of like on 2 different schedules because pretty much A Psychopath Was Born would come out like the week after A Psychotic Nightmare. That's pretty much what it was. Like A Psychotic Nightmare would come out the second week of the month, and then an episode of A Psychopath Was Born would come out like the next week. And I want to start trying to make some short films and stuff like that. I have a lot of ideas for short films and 5 things videos, like 8 things and 5 things videos. I have so many. As I told you guys in the last video, I have like so many. I've been like piling them on. I probably shouldn't do that because then you guys are going to be very annoyed with those videos. But I'm very, very excited to share more content with you guys, and I'm sorry that I've been like rambling. I haven't done a talking video in like so long, and I'm sorry if I messed up. I just haven't done this in so long. I haven't done a talking video with you guys in a bit. So yeah, but I also have a film coming in June. You guys actually know these 2 characters. They're from an old series of mine. Not going to say who they are, but they're from an old series of mine that I never got to actually finish, sadly, because I tried to put characters together that didn't go. That probably gives you kind of a little bit of a explanation, but I have a film with them that's going to be coming out for June, or in June for Pride Month, so I hope you guys will enjoy that. I'm very excited to put that out for you guys. I know you guys will love it, so yep, I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to let you guys know in a short video, I promise, of when the auditions come out. I will have a whole Google Doc and everything about it, and then you guys can pick the characters and everything you want to voice act. So, yep, this is going to be the first time I'm actually going to be scripting a series. If you guys don't know me, I don't script my series. I also do not script character backstories. I pretty much just kind of go with the flow with my series. I don't really do scripts or anything. I just kind of make up what they're going to say on the spot. I'm just really good at that because I'm really good at just knowing what my characters will say and stuff like that. And I pretty much just make up what they're going to say on the spot and how they would react to certain things and stuff like that. And I don't really script. So this is going to have to probably be the first time I actually script something, which is going to be very interesting. I hope I can actually do this because I need to start writing. That's the only reason I haven't done a video, or a series where people voice act, because I don't script. But I'm going to try to do that now. I'm going to have voice acting lines for you all and all that stuff, and then I'll have a whole video about it, because if I ramble about it right now, you guys are going to be very confused. But yeah, I'm just going to say there's a lot of content coming. I hope you guys are very, very excited. I am very, very excited. I wish I would have had a Easter special this year, but I'm not going to be able to, because literally Easter is well, for you guys, it is literally tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to get it done in like 2 to 3 days. So, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so sorry that I've been gone. I just want to do a little video of like where I've been and that I'm not dead and that I'm not quitting or anything. I'm still here. I'm still very much alive. Oh, I also forgot to tell you guys something else. I have a lot of new Gen 7 LPS that I haven't been able to unbox. So I am going to try to do some unboxing videos, even though my left hand is not working at the moment. But I may be able to do some, even though my hand can exactly, help me. But I can use scissors and all of that stuff. But I should be able to try to open them, or I might just wait until I get the brace off of my hand. So, yeah, but I will give you guys probably all an update on my community tab or something about my next appointment, because I actually do have a next appointment. It is next Wednesday, pretty much this coming Wednesday on the 3rd of April. So yes, I will be going at 7:45 again to hopefully get this brace off, but I will let you guys know hopefully in a community post or something, or maybe in my next video or something. But I will be trying to film maybe next week. I'll try to be filming maybe A Psychopath Was Born if I have time. I really want to give you guys some more of Arrow's backstory. I know you guys really, really want to see it, so I'm going to try to do that. I should be able to do that with my right hand. So, yeah, but thank you guys for just all the support, and thank you for sticking with me. Also, thank you for 1,800 subscribers. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you guys. I'm very glad you guys have stuck around. I know my channel was a little dead there for a while, but I'm glad that you guys have stuck around, and I'm really glad that I have new people that have come and found me. So thank you for subscribing, and thank you, new people, for being here on me with my LPS tube journey. So yeah, but that is pretty much all. I hope you guys have a good Easter or whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope it is a very, very good one. And if you don't celebrate any of those, then I hope you guys have a very, very good rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe into the Werewolf Pack, and I will see you werewolves in the next video. Stay strong, werewolves. Arr!